Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at our market leading stocks for Thursday, March 13th, 2014. We have a little bit of a bias to the buy side here in the NASDAQ patch. Don't have any sell signals as of right now to the downside, so we do have a couple of buy signals to evaluate. There are a couple deviations that'll be worth noting. CLAC has a volume deviation. This one does have an upside CPS. Entertainment Arts EA also has a deviation. Amgen just missed an open close deviation, so that's going to be putting up a real strong candle on the daily chart there. A lot of different biotechs bounced back pretty sharply today. As far as the financials, kind of the same look as the NASDAQ patch. Bunch of contra candles here. Some fairly decent volume today. We didn't have too many deviations to the downside, so on balance, pretty good trading here with them kind of recouping. Most of these financials did close down the day, but some of them are decently above the open, and that's why we're getting these contra candles. Not necessarily real in love with the long side of the financials at this point, but we could see some pops tomorrow. As far as the energy names go, definitely better to the buy side. Again, a lot of these things were down on the day, but closing above the day's open. Valero had a really big day, breaking out to a new 52-week high. So take a look at that tonight on the chart. Moving on to the generals, a lot of contra candles here, lower on the day, but above the day's open. We've got some volume coming into Pfizer and also McDonald's again today. VMware has got an upside CPS with a volume bump 2.5% above the day's open. We did play that one on the long side today successfully. Verizon's got a downside CPS. That one's on light volume though. Moving on to the housing names, pretty solidly stacked up on the buy side here. Nothing to worry about on the sell side. No big deviations either way, but there's fairly decent volume. As far as the transports go, I've got an upside signal here in CSX. That was on volume. UPS also an upside contra candle on some barely okay volume. And finally, the commodities, better to buy. ABX, Double G, and Newmont. Those are all gold names. All have upside CPSs. Gold did break out to a degree today. Didn't really follow through too much. Closed up about 20 on the day. But we are breaking out of that cup and handle that we've been talking about. So make sure you keep an eye on the miners. All right, folks. As always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.